women wrestlers are not immune to that anymore. Because honestly,
Mm.
a lot of times when women wrestlers retired, they did not come back as actively as that.
And half the
And
time they retire at like 28,
yeah.
which is always weird. Like it's weird. Paige talking about being retired, accomplishing everything she wanted to already. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Right? You were here when you
That's
were like
nice.
20, right? It was, and I know it's a different, the business, especially WWE, the business is different for women up there. It's getting more similar now, it feels, but still, like, it's just wild to think that, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, I had someone comment about age discrepancies in wrestling still, and especially amongst major promotions, and how old various talent is. And I think you are seeing the age range for women wrestlers not necessarily raise from like this to this, but more like expand.
Mhm.
Because it used to be like, if you were a female and you were wrestling in WWE or anywhere, and you were in your late 20s, the door, the window, the room was starting to go dark for you. Like you were starting to like
Eh,
make your segue out
eh,
in
Yeah,
in Western wrestling,
yeah.
and in major Japanese promotions as well too. But like in a lot of other areas, you could continue wrestling indefinitely as long as you were healthy enough to do so. But I am seeing in the last like several years, a continuation of women being on the scene, and women wrestlers maybe, especially as veterans, like maybe having retirement tours that go longer than a year and end up not really being retirement tours so much as like a endless pseudo retirement like
Mhm.
decade.
Mhm.
So I think of people like Lufisto, who I think keeps saying that she's going to retire, but I don't know that I believe it, because of course, again, like Mike said, it's wrestling retirement. Like you
Yes.
can't entirely trust a wrestling retirement. But it's cool to see that women wrestlers are now doing that, because male wrestlers did it for so long.
Yeah, exactly.